What they wanted to work on tonight and throughout the tournament, service errors are one of those key points that the Wolverines need to improve on as they look towards Big Ten play. From a service error with ease.
Yeah, and obviously, as you mentioned, don't want your first serve.
We'll get the ball over with ease. Plenty of movement from Sacramento State. A nice block by the Wolverines, and Michigan will set themselves up. Here's the attack. Well placed by Ella Dematrician.
Responded better to the block initially, scoring points in a variety of errors, in a variety of ways.
Ellie Tisco serves for the Hornets. The Wolverines return the attack. Another kill. Or service errors from the Wolverines. Certainly a place to improve upon, but the Michigan offense, well, they're doing all right even with the errors. 9-3 our score. The Wolverines serve. There's the attack. How about Allison Jacobs? What a read of the court.
Michigan's been earning these points.
Here's the serve. Ella Dematrician still serving for the Wolverines. The return and an excellent read. Just return. This is a very strong Michigan offense. Here's the libero, Maddie Cochran. Sends one over from Michigan, and a play well set up.
For 10 kills now.
And that's something we know Michigan does very well. They have things they need to work on as a program, but after the Hornets finally scored to enter at least 3 in a row. Nice serve, dug well by the Hornets, and the attack just barely makes it.
So far in the set.
So Ampey sends it back over. Jackie Boney tries the attack, couldn't quite get it. Hornets respond. Now the Wolverines set it again. Dematrician nails one. For at least her third time. This might be her fourth. Lobs one up. Well set up by the Hornets. Caitlin Volkman spikes it over, but the Wolverines respond. Now Vaughlet will set it. Burke in the air, and Dematrician on the attack. Early season non-conference tournament, in part, of course, Ellie Tisco, a Royal Oak native, plenty of family in the stands. We talked with Michigan head coach Aaron Virtue before the game.
That's about the spot right there. Find it and get it there.
Well read. Talk about another solid read to Abby Cadillac with the dig after the serve ricocheted off the net. Set to serve and start things off here in the third set. Serve is up, received by Jacobs. A little bit of an errant reception, but it's a recovery, and Jacobs herself will send it back over. Now Dorn with the set and the kill from Ashlyn Archer.
Who's going to hit you?
Adam, 5th on the team with 35 kills coming in tonight, but she's hitting .318, so she is efficient. Back row, that one touches the line. That's an impressive kill from Ella Shabort. Aussies, we talked about Rutgers Aussie Alyssa Kinkella, but Ella Shabort, second team all-conference last year. You see the raw power.
In her year, Ella Shabort is not the most prolific Aussie on the court, but she's a nice number 2 for this Binghamton group.
Overpass comes back for Joanna Remy, the grad student from Switzerland.
A bunch of names from Puerto Rico, the Dominican Republic there as well.
Nisha DeLua, by the way, serving very well, not allowing Rutgers to get into system. But that time, Jesuits goes right after the Bearcats defense, goes down the line.
And Visitine is a big part of that, right? Not the primary suspect, but she was a big part of that LIU win.
And that is a booming kill, and there's the first look at Svetlana Ilieva.
Right where she left off. She's been a key piece in Piscataway for a while. More of the same in 2024.
Rutgers' first ever all Big Ten attacker last year when she got named second team all-conference. Bareilles transfer from Ole Miss, back to Kinkella, and that's a perfect little change-up. Drops right into the middle. 3 and 4, but losses that I think they can't really be too upset with. Schools like Miami, Colorado, really good programs as Ilieva gets a kill. And
on September 26th, and she didn't want that much to be of a brick wall, right? Not that much of an adjustment. That's why you play some tough high majors in the preseason, and now the record hasn't been spectacular, but when you have to go to Fayetteville, play the host, the top 25 team in Arkansas, you gain a lot from that.
Ilieva, the changeup, perfect approach, and Binghamton's offense looking a little bit more fluid now. Binghamton, a 3-0 run. They have surged back here to take the lead. Dierstad, great effort to lay out. Kinkella, second effort, had to paw it over. Great dig, Byzantine. And Jesuits puts it away. I was going to say that ball definitely hit the floor. They'll have more service errors than aces. That's not the case. Lily, 16 aces, only 9 service errors coming into tonight. Kinkella goes right down the line, and we're tied again at 20. Kinkella to serve. Tip over the top, perfectly done, and a great response from Binghamton. Immediate success for this program. Rutgers needs points. Jesuits right through the heart of the Bearcat defense on this team. In terms of the traditional Power 5, we mentioned Ilieva came from Seton Hall. Kinkella erases a set point with a hammer of a right. It's the setter, Ali Bareilles, here to serve. And it's Ilieva who gives Binghamton the opening set here on the road, 25-22.
First set, Lydia Adam, a couple clutch ones. I mean, they're much deeper than your average America East team.
That is for sure, and for all the Bearcat fans out there, as Adam registers kill number 5 on the night. Binghamton setter, who I think it's safe to say at this point, Miles, she has taken over the starting setter job for this team. And she has quarterbacked this offense to a very efficient mark so far. The Bearcats hitting .395, and that's a big reason why they lead Rutgers. But there's Avery Jesuits, the freshman, back into the mix and gets the Scarlet Knights on the board here in the second frame. New ways to get better, and that includes Denise Cohen, who didn't play all that much as a freshman last year, taking over as the main setter. That's a nice set, though, from Scully right in the middle.
Into 2024, a little bit shaky, but they have found their groove. It all really started at that Fairfield Invitational. They capped off their weekend with the 5-set winner over Boston College. You can tell this is a confident bunch here in the midst of a road trip.
That's up there. She gets up to touch that one, just hit it slightly, and it allows Binghamton to stay alive in the rally. Kinkella hits the line. Pinpoint accuracy from the Aussie. Quick set for Hardison, and it looked like Deloa wore that one off the face. They go right back at her. Couple of nice defensive efforts. But then Kinkella puts it away in the corner. Here comes Anna Hartman for the first time tonight. We didn't see her on Tuesday either, the 6'2 sophomore from Murfreesboro, Tennessee. Had a big freshman season last year for Rutgers, and she gets right into the mix. Kind of pushed Natalie Robinson's left arm back. Bareilles for Dooley. Now Kinkella. Nice dig from Cronkite. Good dig from Byzantine. And down the line for the kill goes Dimitrova, the freshman, stepping up here in the second set.
Trojans want to keep up that offensive momentum like we talked about earlier. See if they can get it back. Trubin with a good dig there. To Aninga, to Anyanwu, and the freshman doing favor things. Brad Keller mentioned yesterday, that's what they say of that one. A hard hit ball right in the middle. Perfect set from Tuaninga.
And she's handled it great, but a really strong block by Plante. Wooker had trouble with that serve. Hansen gets it back to her, and perfectly in system. Going quick to the middle, and Plante with the first 2 points coming from her.
Nordemir sets Randorf. She answers right back with off speed of her own.
Absolutely, those last 2 kills, some of the larger Kinkella celebrations I've ever seen, and they really need a burst of energy. She's trying to give it to him.
And Ella Shabor answers right back. Sometimes she held that slide just enough to force Zora Hardison to stay in the middle. Nice dig from Cronkite. Ilieva, untouchable.
Rutgers 18, Binghamton 16.